Alright, here we go, gamers! Boar men! Boar men! Oh! Boar men! Boar men! We're level 59! And we're getting close! Alright, recording seems to be okay. Beef, let me check some ARM data, blah blah blah. Beep. I'm gonna put that here. Beep, beep. Alright. How far can we go? Damn! Alright. So a bit too loud for me. Beep, beep. Okay, here we go. Yep. Okay, since we're all good. Perfect. Okay, so. I'm not even in a hurry. I've been playing too much. I played 10 hours yesterday in one sitting on World of Warcraft, which is not something you should do, so I felt like shit afterwards. Let me check recording is good. Okay, it's just that I did put a paladin level 120 yesterday, so then I spent the next 10 hours gearing him up, getting his back, the cape, upgrading the Hearth of Azeroth, getting the main essences. So after I just up level, and in one day I got 440 eye level. My cape is level 5 in just 10 hours. God damn it. My Hearth of Azeroth is level 78. It's insane. I did 2 wings of Nyalota in LFR. Oh god. Boy, insane. Insane. And now that he's geared up, what will I be able to do? Questing. Because I just want to unlock the allied races on that character. So, hey. It's 420, it's 421 now. So let's see how long can I play without feeling like I want to go back to retail. Okay. I could finish today, but that's too much work. So I'm just gonna do something like this tomorrow. 4 days. I can be 16 2 days there. But it starts to be heavy now. I start to feel like, god damn, I just want this to be over. But we're not gonna lose too much of them. But so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's almost a week. Okay. I'm kind of nervous hitting level 60. I don't know why I'm stressed out. Ah, what? What's happening? I went for a nice bike ride in the forest today. Ow! Not like dirty bike ride. I went on the bicycle track just in the forest, and because you know sometimes you gotta get out. And it was nice, and I came back with 2 caterpillars. They were on my my pants, and a lot of freaking mosquitoes and little flies all over what I was wearing. Crazy. Hey, that's nature. It was fun to find like 2 little caterpillars on my I know I can go here. Yeah. Okay. So where's my pet? Here. Okay. There we go. Is recording still fine? Yes. Did I just let him attack without barely eating? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's fine. So did I put which one is? Okay, that's the top one. All right. Damn. Hey, we need to get Agamagan to level it's 59, he's still 58. That poor boy. So, if we want to do it properly, that's gonna be like 3 sessions of 90 mobs. Around, of course, it's a bit less, but... Oh, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, around... between 85 and 90 mobs per session if you want to do it in 3 sessions. So that's... Then, that's what we're gonna do then. Okay, sounds fair. Damn. Why do I feel like a schoolgirl? I'm like excited and scared at the same time. And nervous, I don't know why. I can't believe it's gonna be over soon, that I'm gonna be able to play other video games than World of Warcraft. Damn. 171. Okay. I'm hitting them much harder now, it's insane. Look at all those damages. And the extra critical strike. Bam, bam, bam. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. Ah! Yeah. Okay, we're good. I don't even remember when I had my my mount. Was it like 49.50 that I had my I don't even remember. It's been so long. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't show it. We were at 6 something. We are 9.2% now. 8 mobs, 21.32 damages. And how many times I died? Still 30? Still 30. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep on pushing this. I need like 80. If I can do more, that's good. Damn, I was drinking. I really didn't get the aggro, it's fine. 4k mana, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Where is my pet? My pet is at 2 bars out of 6. Okay. So he need 37k. Alright, so we are 20. Beep, beep, beep. The mobs are going down fast now, so on average, despite we have more mobs to kill, we should still be in a quite decent situation regarding the time. So that should be, I would assume, similar in terms of time. I don't know. And the previous levels, I mean. Alright. Yeah. You caught me! Less than 90% left. Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful. Wonderful. Feels nice to do a bit of sports. My back started to hurt because I'm sitting on that freaking chair all day long, every day, for weeks. And doing a little bit of sports helped a lot. What a good boy! What a good boy! What a good boy! Ah! Ooh. Is there someone who made an aggro here? Ah, yeah, there is. Okay. There is someone who made an aggro. It's a torrent druid. I have a question for you regarding druids. What's your go-to race for druid? Now, considering all the mobs, okay, the races that can do it, like so Kultiras, human, Zendalari troll also can do it now. Do you imagine like the day they will be like, you know what? Let's put some blood elf through it. With the day they will do that, man. What happened? Did you heard about like kind of introducing kind of like a tinker class in the game? Ugh. Cringe. You know, like a bit like the armored dinger in the League of Legends type of things, you know, building turrets and shit like this, maybe, probably something like this. If it can heal, if it can tank, I'm like... If it kind of building a mech suit to tank, it's kind of like my idea of the sage with the golem armor, you know, covering yourself in like some rocks, you know, like a... like an Iron Man rock suit, kind of, but like Hulkbuster type, you know? That would be pretty okay, that would be fun to have, like, when you're in tank spec, you're in a big mech suit. That would be okay. Healing with mechs, I mean mech, with like a tinker class, but you have like a little gun and you're like... You know, it's like the, I don't know if you played Sweetor, Star Wars The Old Republic. You have the basic, so you, the, I don't want to say the Alliance, but not the Empire, the other one, the good guys. The good guys. The like the good troopers, okay, in the old time. So they're like, they have those big machine gun, laser machine gun, like pew, 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 pew. Okay, that's how it sounds. And and they have a heal specialization. You're like, what the? So you're gonna ask me, how does it work? Well, it's simple. You have a healing machine gun that's like, and you're healing people, or you can have like, your machine gun, you can have like a laser beam that healing people like, okay, weird. That's a bit far-fetched. I don't know. Could have find, because you have like the Jedi healing, you know, is using like force spell, like I heal you, you know. Like, okay. So the medic, isn't there also drones that heal for you? Like you can use drones to heal people. I mean, they don't have many options otherwise for healing, so. But excuse me, but it's still weird, okay? I found it really strange. I tried it and it's weird. It's really weird. Okay, we 20 mobs in. It's pretty good. Pa-pa-pa-pa. Turned down for what? Damn, I feel so good after doing some sports. I really need to do more cardio. Because doing push-up, pull-up, upper down, that's good, but it's not the same. I feel really good after doing some cardio. Also, I played Horde side mainly during BFA. Not mainly, I just played Horde side. And I switched to Alliance to unlock the Allied races. And I starting to see the story because I had no idea what's on the Alliance side, pretty much. And I'm like... people complain about Sylvanas' story. I mean, some people, and I'm probably part of those people not complaining too much about what they've done with her. I think, yeah, it's the direction they're taking, and that would be okay. The way they treated Bolvard / Lich King was outrageous. I mean, that's no. Definitely no. I would almost argue. I don't know. You've seen Arthas, okay? You've played Warcraft 3. You see Bolvar. Bolvar is a mother freaking champion of the light, poisoned, burns, and he's still here. He's a freaking war machine, okay? I would argue that Bolvar will be even stronger than Arthas, okay? What he's done during the wars is a killing machine, alright? He is like, I'm wearing the light, but fuck you, alright? No, he is super strong, okay? I don't know, Arthas, the king's son, okay, yeah, but then it's like rebellious piece of shit, you want to slap his face. And then he becomes the Lich King, but Bolvard, that's a man. in his prime, okay? That's a paladin in his prime. I would argue Tyrellion was probably just even one step ahead, but come on, man. He was fucking badass. And he got wiped so bad. And he had some pretty cool attack. Like, Arthas didn't do shit like this. Like, giant, like... Spike, okay, but... Anyway, she beats him, alright? I'm like, okay, well, they should have found maybe something... I don't know. The thing is deceiving how you don't see it coming. That I mean, you see all the little clues, but it's like you don't realize how strong she is. That's insane. And I'm not gonna lie, when in the cinematic she's leaving the Horde and she's, you know, it looks like she's going insane with everything she's doing. That's definitely not the Sylvanas we know in the beginning with the vengeance from Arthas. She was not like, yeah, you know what, let's burn these freaking elves. I know she holds a grudge, but come on, not to that. That's killing children in Sylvanas. It's like she became what she hated the most. She's not better than the Lich King, but it's probably even worse than what the Lich King has done to her and her family, what she's done. So that's... And if she had her high opening about like the world and like everything is rigged and this world is a prison, all that shit. I'm sorry, girl, but we don't see it enough. We don't see how strong she's becoming when she's fighting against Saurfang in the cinematic. She doesn't look strong at all. I'm sorry, but she doesn't look like she overpower him at all. Like when she fight him, then she leave for a big part of the expansion. You saw her. When you do, yeah, no, that's at the end of the expansion, pretty much. But like, how long between the Saurfang fight and the cinematic introduction we've seen for Shadowlands? How long? Years? A decade? Even if she's been feeding on whatever or get some energy or whatever, I don't know. It's just improve because of the jailer. Giving her power, whatever. I'm sorry, but I was too fast. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. That was strange, what they've done with her. Didn't see that coming at all. Even the clues that what she's doing, what she wants to do. That if you read all the thing and you listen to all the dialogue and you wait to see people talking stuff. Even that, I don't buy it. That's just like little hints of what's happening, but that does not explain how she could defeat all the undead. Like, she's fighting a freaking army of undead by herself. And then she won versus the Lich King. Which to my opinion should be the strongest Lich King. Damn, you see him fight, he's so freaking badass. Damn. I would have... That's the thing. I would have assumed that she would have gone trickery, and she went like big dick. She went full force, full penetration, no condom, like BAM! You know? Slapping his face with her big dong, like... Like, what the frick, girl? You can't do that. I don't know, she would have been like, oh no, you just walk into my trap and it's like blocking runes or shit, I don't know. But something like this, so... So that's like writer failure for me, but the thing that choked me, not like, but shocked the most, or maybe the... Yeah, well, it's Sylvana. Jaina, what the frick? Look at Jaina Prodmore, okay? So they say she's the most strongest. Yeah, look at the wiki. She's the most powerful. Oh, human sorceress, of course. Yeah. Okay. When did they change her story? Right? Like I'm sorry, I don't know. I've been playing World of Warcraft for some time, okay? About a decade. and I'm sorry, I should probably just I was pretty sure, okay, that Jaina was from Terramore Island, okay? That there was no mention of Kultira's Island and shit like this. For me, I saw her in the intro cinematic, like, you know, when you have to do the scenario in Lord Aaron. And I'm like, what, she's on a magic boat? I'm like, okay. She's Admiral of the Fleet now. And then I'm like, wait, she's a Kultiras now? And I was like, I started to I didn't pay attention to this. I do it on the Horde side and I completely skipped it. Then I do it on the Alliance side. And I'm like, I'm gonna go in Kultiras. And I'm like, what the frick? She's a Kultiras now? She's a Kultirian? Or whatever they're called. Like, where did that come from? I didn't remember that at all. I know there was the Terramore thing and stuff, but so let's read a little bit about her story, okay? So because for me the Broadmoor and the main phone is the library of Broadmoor Keep. Okay, where is that located? They mixing. I want a wiki before the BFA thing. I'm sorry, I feel like they rewrote her story to fit the narrative, and I feel like you can't do this shit, alright? For me, she was a mage, alright? She was maybe coming from Terminal Island. I don't remember any mention of Kultira's origin, and I found it like fucking stupid, alright? That's insane. It's like, and what's gonna be the next thing that they're gonna shit out? Where like, what stupid thing can they do? Oh yeah. Well, let's find a character. Like next expansion, what are they gonna find in this? It can be. Wait. Khadgar, yeah, okay. They're gonna do some kind of weird expansion and like, oh, but did you know that Khadgar was raised by Thorin when he was a child? I was like, yes, no, his story started before he was raised by Thorin when he was a young kid. Did you know that? So we are proud to introduce our new class, hybrid human Thorin. No, but I'm sorry, I can't buy it. That's insane. I don't like it. By the way, if you read the comic book, Jaina is like... She's packing, man. She's freaking packing. She's thick as hell, boy. She's probably one of the sisters of Caitlyn Jenner. I'm sorry, I didn't see that coming. I don't read all the books, but from the game perspective, Jaina, Culturas, like, okay, so they made that so they can fit the story or whatever. Nah, I don't buy it. Well, there's probably explanation, but I don't like when shit like this comes out of nowhere. I've played the game, I've read the stuff. When I'm doing the quest and stuff, I mean, she never said she was from Culturas. I don't remember any mention of it. I don't remember any mention of Culturas in the game beforehand, okay? I'm a bit too lazy to also, I mean, it's not lazy, I don't have time to read the books, and I don't have, resources to check all the logs in the game talking about Jaina since, Warcraft 3. I mean, even Warcraft, the previous Warcraft, I haven't played the previous Warcraft. That's what they mentioned, just, no! Let's see if other people... Yeah, so that's what for me, she was from Dalaran and maybe originated from Tiramore Island, alright? That's what was in my head, okay? I'm sorry, it comes out of nowhere to me, and I don't like it, okay? No, it's really coming out of nowhere. It's really coming out of nowhere. And all her, like, now that's her redemption arc, she had all this, like... She's super old now, even normally, no? She's like in her, what, late 40s, 50s? Damn, she's done the... She was born during the Second War or something? I don't know the exact dates of the game, I'm not really familiar, but she's freaking old, man. She's a MILF! No, she's a expiring MILF. She's Granny. Granny Jaina! Jaina Prodmore! So she already, yeah, exactly. She had her midlife crisis. That's what I was thinking. So she's like in her late 40s or something. She had her midlife crisis when she had this old phase of like, I don't remember which expansion it was, when she was like all like, oh the old, kill the old, the bad. When she was all this, she had her midlife crisis. So that was her midlife crisis, you know, or Karen phase. Exactly. Jaina is a Karen. Excuse me, can I see the Overlord? I request to see the Overlord of the Horde, I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna talk to any Bannerman. I want to talk with the Overlord. This is outrageous. I also don't remember how old Khadgar is. But apparently, from what I understand, Khadgar always looked freaking old. And also, I'm a bit... I think there is a connection with Turalyon and Khadgar, but why do they talk about the 1,000-year light thing? Were they trapped into different dimension kind of Turalyon, that's also because Turalyon knows Khadgar, right? And several times he mentioned something about like super long something, 1,000-year campaign or whatever, and his concern about him aging and not seeing his son again, which is an half blood elf, half human. Disgusting. Disgusting! Can't do this type of stuff. It's illegal. Well, isn't Garona half human, half orc also? Well, she looks pretty much like an orc, the City Strong. Well, I don't know what they're gonna do. It's coming out of nowhere. Now, Anduin is pretty much a paladin. Also, it's a Palaret. Palaret. For the win. So where is my pet? My pet is a bit more than a half. Okay, that's good. Ah, okay, good. We can see the third war. Okay, the second war. Okay. Oh, that's all? This game doesn't make sense. Oh no, it stops at the dark portal. Oh, but that's Legion. Wait, she's less than 30 years old? What the frick? No, this timeline doesn't make sense. No. Why are some people... All this shit happened in 30 years? How Sorfang is old? It's been 30 years. So he was already in his 40s when he passed the portal? Or do orc at 50 there's like... I'm on War Gamepedia, that's like the wiki. Alright, let's see a more recent one. Yeah, that's what they do. Damn. Mist of Pandaria is 30 years after the portal was open. Andrine. Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense actually. But Jaina, she's only like... She's only in her 30s? She's only in her 30s. There's a 50-minute video by Wired. Bizarre explain the entire World of Warcraft history. Maybe I should watch it, but not now. Oh, go, go, go! Sorry, this game is weird. So when was the battle on Mount I? Yeah, let's watch it. See how fucked up it is. 21. Okay, so Jaina. Ah no, she's born 3 years before the first war. I thought there was a second war. Ah. So she's right now, she's like 35. Something like this. Following at 0, it's 32. Yeah, she's around 35. So it means on the Battle of Mount Ijal, she was 24. Then there's the Lich King just the year after. The Burning Crusade is 4 years. 4 years after the Lich King. Only 1 year between the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. Only 1 year after with Cataclysm? This goes too fast, man. Game goes too fast. So there's 2 years of Cataclysm, 1 year of Pandaria, 1 year of Legion. And now we are... Don't you realize like all the shit that's happening so fast? Like, what's wrong? There should be no population anymore. Everyone should be dead. They just keep on having wars. They've been in a gigantic cataclysmic wars for the last like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. How are there still NPCs in the game? What the frick, man? Every soldier should be like... How do you gonna repopulate? That's insane. I can understand now why they're like, yeah, we don't have forces anymore in BFA. Our armies are depleted. You have like an army of 100 guys storming Orgrimmar. That's all we have left. Everyone is now too old or too young to fight. Do you imagine the poor full soldier? Like imagine... Imagine you have a lot of opportunity to rank up quickly in the military. That's what I'm gonna say. But look like the poor guy is getting recruited into the army. Okay, And imagine that it's insane. So, let's say he's recruited during the Third War, okay? So that's the war. The Third War is the Burning Legion assault on Azeroth, the Lich King, the Plague, Jaina Frostmourne, Sunwell, blah blah blah, Troll, blah blah blah. Okay, all that stuff. All right. So, it's his first battle. Okay, it's there, and the year after is on the Mount Ijao, fighting with Medivh and all that shit for the World Tree and stuff. Okay. Year after, bam, Lich King. Okay, well, not much happening here because yeah, Lich King traveled to Northrend, blah blah blah. Okay, but there is some battle. Okay, Gathering of the Storm, King Varian is kidnapped at that moment, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's happened. Then next year, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Pandaria. So the guy is recruited in the army, and in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. 6 years, let's say 6 years. So he's taking a portal to another planet. Then he's going to fight the king of the liches, fighting an army of undeads the year after. Okay, then there's a giant dragon that destroy the world. I mean, destroy many areas of the world. Okay, pretty insane so far. Then he's going on a unseen island on giant turtle shit and. Discovering Pandaria, the Shah, and all the whole gods and stuff. Bam! Then Legion. 6 year. What are you gonna do? You know what? I'm just went to take another portal to another dimension. There's Draenor also. Oh, forget Draenor. It's not written in there. Yeah, that's the bit. Yeah, that's not even in the timeline. Let's forget about it. So he's going into an alternate future. Timeline. Oh god, do you imagine the level of PTSD this poor soldier has? Do you imagine? That poor guy, the shit he's been through. All the planets, traveled to other dimensions, fought like giant dragons, supernatural freaking leeches. Damn, that's crazy shit. People must have lost their mind. Ah, no! How could you not go insane? Look at Halo. The first guy met the floods. Okay? He managed to survive. And immediately when you enter the room, he's trying to shoot you. And then if you don't kill him, he shot himself. After being few hours or a few days in contact with floods. You imagine this poor foot soldier from the Alliance. I'm not gonna say something like this for the orcs because they already had invasion of the Draenei on their planet, and you know, I don't know. Imagine the orcs are like, "This is what we live for. Let's do some shit on the planet or the dimension. I don't give a fuck." You know. But I imagine the poor foot soldier like with his shield, hiding behind his shield like, I don't want to see more shit like this. What is it gonna be next? Demons from another from other planets? Like, what the fuck? Seeing a Varian exploding, you know, from the boat, like from the kind of aeronef boat or whatever they use. And seeing him getting exploded, like, ah! Can't do this shit anymore. But I'm gonna say that now we see much more of Gen. And I start to like the furries. The Worgen. Oh my god. I start to like the Worgen a little bit more. Maybe more the story. I kind of like... I don't know if it's... But that's how I perceive them. That... It's like this curse. And they have this like... This bloodlust inside of them. That's like... Wrath. You know? That they have to contain. And I kind of like it. I kind of like this. They have to pretty much fight those instincts, you know, that's like a bit like it's like the Hulk thing, you know, like they're always angry inside, and then we're just like, and they have to contain it, you know, kind of, and when they let it all go, boy, I kind of like this now. Didn't see it first when I was playing Organs, but now I'm like, yeah, kind of dig it. I also was wondering what's the best class to do Mechanomes. I unlocked Mechanomes yesterday, and I look at the classes, I'm like, damn, I don't know what to do. I don't want to do a rogue. I don't want to do a warrior. I mean, warrior could be cool, but let's be honest, when I'm gonna do a Dark Iron Dwarf, I'm gonna do a warrior, because, come on, alright? Let's be serious for a second. They are the best warrior. Awesome. So I'm really... I don't want to play too much of the same class. I like variety. Variety? Variety?
Variety. Variety.
Variety.
Variety.
Variety. No, that doesn't sound like she's saying. Fuck! Variety. Variety?
Variety.
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 Variety. That sounds different in my head, but anyway. I'm not digging it. I want to play different classes. I don't want to play the same classes all the time. I've played too much Druid, for example. I've played quite a lot of Paladin, but now I'm starting to enjoy Palaret. That's what I'm playing to do all my quest lines. Because I have to unlock the allied races. I need to do all the quest line and get the reputation. So I have decided to play Paladin because I have a Light Forge Draenei, and I'm like, yeah, they're good at... For me, Draenei is Paladin. I don't know why, but this class I love to play it as Paladin because they're big guys with big shoulders. And I'm not gonna lie, the size matter. The size matter. The first character I created ever in World of Warcraft was a Tauren warrior because big guy. Big guy warrior. Big guy eat hard. Ooh. So yeah. Yeah, big guys warrior. Like, let's be honest, like, a gnome warrior? Really? A gnome rogue idea? It's like also a cult tyran, a human cult tyran rogue. I can't do it, I can't play it, I'm sorry but I can't. I can't do it, it's like triggers something inside me, it's like, Oh, I'm so stealthy. Look at my big belly. No one can see me. You know? No, no. That doesn't work. That just doesn't work. I'm sorry to tell you that, but this should be illegal. Okay, we're probably gonna do another round and that should be okay. The thing is that once I'm gonna level up 60, I will have a lot of YouTube videos to make. I will have a video to make on the fact, you know, the moment I will reach level 60. So there's gonna be a lot of, not too much work, but that's gonna be some work. Then I'm gonna have to make a video when I explain how I did it. Then I'm gonna make a video to... No, first a video of the rules that I imply to myself. Talking a little bit about all this reaching level 60 shit. And then I'm gonna do a video explaining how I did it, my tips and tricks to do it, because I've learned a lot doing it. You can do it in a much more efficient way than I did it. So, because I looked for spots of mobs, wasted a lot of time doing stuff like this. And that's pretty close. And you can do it much better. But I was like first one stepping into the unknown. I could, yeah, what's gonna happen? And so I could have done it much better. Really honestly, and maybe I could have made some research on pre-test, but that would have taken me so much time, so I'm better just like going off right now. Because you have to create characters with... You have to pretty much do it almost like fakely once. You can do it with different classes if you have mob different levels. It's on classic also, so I could have tried with my mage 40 which spot was the best to farm and have an idea of like at which level I can try to get those mobs, where the mobs when I don't kill them too fast and the spots, and but that would be so much work by itself that I was better going the first time like this. If I would do it again, I would know exactly where to go and stuff, but that would have taken more time to prepare everything from scratch the first time. So that's kind of like the trial, but completed kind of. So yeah, that's how I see it. And I want to, if people want to do it, I want to help them. So I would like to make a video telling them like, oh, go here, kill those mobs until you reach level this, then go here, and not like turn around into looking for mobs in the area for like an hour, because in the beginning an hour is a lot of time. So many levels, so I'm like, okay, if I just tell them there, just tell them like, don't go on a low population server like I did, because you think you're gonna get more mobs, but then you're gonna reach the blasted land and there's no one killing the mobs around, and so you connect, you kill the mobs, and after 20 minutes there's no more mob to kill because everything respawned at the fucking basilisk. And so you just have to, okay, well, I'm gonna wait a few hours and come back hoping that someone killed the mobs. I spent days there. And if I was on a high population server and there were always people, you don't go as fast when everything is okay, but you can continuously kill mobs because if there's always some people around, always killing different mobs, you go much faster. And that's the mistake I've made. And I could have known it. I think on average, I thought those levels will go much faster, but seeing how much time I spend there... Because even if I knew that it was like... Could have been an issue here, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna spend like a few levels here. Pfft, who cares? Yeah, when you know how much days I've spent there of my life... Ish. You out of ammo. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of ammo. Where is a pet right now? A pet is doing pretty well. How many mobs are you? 74? I need to do a little bit more because now we are at 200 mark. And if I want to do it in 2 other stations, that will be 100 per mob. Damn, it's like 2 hours and a half. And I'm 60. So... I kind of want to do it and don't want to do it at the same time because that will be a lot of work. So what I'm gonna do probably is that I have another video in the pipeline that I've been standing there for quite some time because I'm too lazy to do it. So I have all the rush. I have to make kind of intro, outro, montage. It's another unboxing video, but I have a little idea on how I want to do it. So I need to prepare everything. But I need to record at the same time with my recording software, so yeah, we'll probably maybe keep this video, yeah, because that video should take me about an afternoon to finish. When I say an afternoon, I mean like 4 or 5 hours to do the montage and the intro, outro, prepare the, do the editing. So yeah, we're gonna do it, but maybe I will squeeze that one. So I think that's why it's good, because then I will have to record all those World of Warcraft videos. And then my channel will be filled with Warcraft videos for quite some time. So that will be nice to have something in the middle here to change a little bit, so unboxing videos, to change a little bit the type of videos that I'm making. I can tell you already, it's the video is gonna be about Aloha from Deer. So that's a brand that print textile. And since I've put this video out for some time, I can also give a good update saying that like I have been wearing their product for more than a month now. So I can judge them a little bit better. I mean, I can see how they hold up a little bit with time. That's what I mean. If it's not like crappy thing that the stitches goes away after you wash them 2 times, you know. I've been wearing them a lot because they're pretty comfy, to be honest, and I like the crazy designs. I wonder, is it gonna be enough when we finish this section, or should I go a little bit first? I will see when I feel like I'm too bored. Oh, someone needs to eat again, perfect. Damn. Do I have to do it myself? What the frick? I've been to my Palaret. I've been putting some effort on playing more with, you know, not with the mouth. Yeah, I always have some spells that I like to click, you know, otherwise my pointer, what is the point of using my mouth, okay? So I like to have like a few spells that I, you know, I don't need to have a shortcut for like those shit here. I mean, some of the shit here, I don't need to have everything on a shortcut if you just play casually like I do. You know, it's not like I'm in Arena. Even in Mythic Plus, I have some, I'm healing in Mythic Plus. And I don't have all my spells on buttons. And that's okay, that's fine. You don't need to have it like, you can do some you know, I read in Mythic, no, in Eric, sorry, in Nyalota, it's like sleeping there. So yeah, it's not a problem to. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 button pretty much that I use. So that's the 9 most used spell. You know, like all this healing the pet here and stuff. You don't need to put anything. For those maybe, but since my pet is tanking, normally I don't press those buttons that much. So only the one that I really press often. I will put a shortcut on them. And on my Palaret, I've put emphasis on playing as much as possible with the keyboard. And I played without the earphones on and listening to game sound, and it's just like it's insanely annoying. Oh my god, playing a DPS class, like when you were close combat class, you know, melee DPS. That's what I. When you're melee DPS, oh my god, this is so annoying. If you listen to the keyboard, I can't imagine having someone sitting next to me and hearing like this. So the pet is not gonna be 60 today. We're gonna go to 90, I think, and then we're gonna be good. Cool, Boar, man. If I go to 90, we should be good in 3 sessions total to finish. That's pretty cool. I need to go to the toilet. I will hold it, and then when I can't hold it anymore, I'm gonna stop. So. We're gonna save some mana. Need to save some mana now. Oh, come on, man. Ah. Cool, boar, man. Cool, boar, man. It's like this, like a spell you use every 5 minutes. I just know fucked up people. That's insane. Why are people so weird? Okay, I have a friend and I'm sending in... I'm coming back from my bike ride. I have caterpillar on my pants. And it's, you know, it's like moving on my pants. I don't know how I caught it up, okay? And so I'm taking a video of it and I'm sending it to some friends, like, look what I found on my pants just coming from a bike ride. Because that's a bit unusual, okay? And the answer was, that kind of made me... make me think of poo. What the fuck? There's a caterpillar on my pants. And the thing that you say is like, it makes me think of poo. First of all, I didn't ask what it was making you think of. Why a caterpillar makes you think of shit. A moving caterpillar, even. So it was like thing they do, and then it was sticking out his head like... What the frick? Weird people, man. Weirdos. Okay, let's do 3-4 more. Let's do a few more and then we'll stop. but then well, that's okay. Did you guys? I can talk to you about this. I'm gonna play a bit more if I do this. Did you guys heard about Mike Gordon? I mean, pretty much Bethesda Studio, id Software getting rid of, severing their contract with Mike Gordon, the guy who makes the music of Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Over the mixing of something, because is it because he said something about the mixing of the album, or that he could not deliver the, like, they say that he couldn't deliver the deadline, and that, you know, it was like part of why the game was moved, because he couldn't deliver some stuff within the deadlines that he was given. I'm sorry, but I've listened to his work. Okay, I've seen what he's done for the game, and I know there is, you have to put the games that you want to put it, you know, the I'm not even sure that when it was delayed, the game was even close to be finished. I don't think that's what made the game go from November to March. I don't think that's the reason why. It's probably something completely different, but just he couldn't deliver at the time they wanted it, because probably they need also the music for finishing the level design and stuff. The thing is that regarding the quality of his work, if he tells you, I need more time, give him more time. Because the quality of his work is worth it. I know it's not a rational financial decision. It's gonna impact the game. It may impact the game, but I don't think it did in a way that it's why the game was released like 4 or 5 months later, okay? I don't think that's the reason why. Probably other issues just than him making the soundtrack. Just gonna say, if he tells you I need time, you give him time. It took them quite a lot of time. I know, yeah, when you commit to a deadline, you have to make it. I know it's bad that he couldn't make it. That's, I would say, just a little slap on his finger, you know. You also have like bonus incentive, but you know that guy is not working for the bonus. It's a passion. Okay, it's cool to have more money, but I don't think it's... I don't know. For me, also, that's not an incentive. I'm doing quality research work, and if you give me a bonus because I have to... If I deliver in a certain time frame, if I can't make it, I can't make it. If I make it, good, I have the bonus, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna try to make it to get the bonus. You know what I mean? It's not gonna impact my work. It's just gonna give me a little bit more money, but they would have to give me a lot of money to just like push up my research, because I would have to really severe my work-life balance. And that's worth a lot of money, because to have my, you know, to pretty much spend more time at work, it has to be really worth it. So if that happens sometimes when I'm gonna work harder because I'm passionate by something. So I'm like, oh, I really want to do it. I really want to get those results. I really want to discover this new thing or set up this blah blah blah. And then I'm gonna do it by my own, okay? And for free. Anyway. But then if they're like, if you deliver a deadline, I'm really like, I don't give a fuck. It's gonna be finished when it's gonna be finished. That's not something that's gonna push me. I mean, like, I don't need the money that much, so that's what I'm saying. There's gonna be a lot of money. So I'm like, okay, if I do it for a few months and I just work really hard, then I'm gonna be able to, I don't know, take some really expensive vacation, you know, some vacations, you know, something like this, which I'm not looking for my vacation, my ideal vacation are not really expensive. So that would be like something extraordinary, you know, like once in a lifetime thing, which I could do anyway, but I could, you know, I would be like, oh, no need to save this year. Boom, let's go. Let's do this crazy shit I always wanted to do. I always wanted to do once, but I have the money now, don't need to save for it. Let's go. Okay, about almost 100 mob in an hour and a half. It's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna finish the 2 other here and a bill. Look at that, beautiful.
I don't have a tower.
And then double. Beautiful. Oh, I'm talking so much shit today. Gonna stop at 100. Nice. If I can skin this mob. Damn, I could be finishing tomorrow if I wanted. Damn! Why does it say commerce? I crave it? Does that mean he's selling something right now?
I have exactly what you need.
No. Okay.
Trust no one.
That's weird to find an undead next to a dwarf like this hanging out.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Keep your feet on the ground. Damn, I'm so freaking broke.
What can I get for you today?
I made 2 golds, 40. 6, 7. Okay, that should be enough to finish. Yep. Ah, maybe not. I don't know, we'll see.
Welcome.
Welcome. So much leather.
Watch your back.
Watch your back.
Great to meet you. See you soon. Greetings. Very well then.
All right. I'm starting to have like black around my eye. I'm playing too much video game. Every day on the screen.
Would you like to purchase something? All right, then.
Well, I have only 30. Oh, I'm so poor. A caddy, a caddy, a caddy, a caddy.
Sure.
No. Keep your
Alright, let's get to War Ready Classic Whoa. Asmongold Fade Classic Whoa. Wow. That's a good start. Can you see it? No. No, it's probably an old post, okay. Sorry, I was in a dungeon. He's probably cheating on me and the boys playing D&D. Alright, no more ready to move for today. That's pretty good. Beep, log out. Okay. I forgot the music, that's fine. Right, we good? Oh, damn, my background. What the frick? The green screen. The green screen. Do I have to do this? No, it's still there. Oh, I don't know what to do with this freaking. Alright, so you're gonna probably have this shit here. Okay, see you next time.